Just 4 laps remaining. Carl Edwards out in front. He has led
Clear. 3 to go.
the most laps 21 times in his career. He has gone on to win 13 of those races. He has now got a 4.5-second lead over Kevin Harvick, who now has finished second the last 2 races here, and it could be 3.
Yeah, and how about Kevin Harvick and his organization? You know, he's going to finish second. His truck won the race last night with Clint Boyer, so he's put together quite an operation over there.
Yeah, he's been really trying to get his cars where they would outrun the Gibbs cars.
Yeah.
Well, he's done it today. Now Carl Edwards outran him.
And as far as those owner points, as we continue back through the field, Kyle Busch has moved into 16th position. There is Harvick, as he is 4.8 seconds behind. As Kyle keeps picking up spots, the owner point gap is back to 41. It was 81 when the day started.
Yes, they thank Kyle Busch for going out there, not giving up, and gaining at least 20 points in this owner's battle.
White flag is in the air. There is Carl Edwards. He's got 1 more mile to go for his 29th career win. If he finishes it off, it'll be the 4th time he has won back-to-back, and it'll be his 4th win of 2010. And is this a precursor of tomorrow, because he'll start on pole for the Sprint Cup race here at Phoenix International Raceway. Coming out of turn number 4. Who cares that the sun's in your eyes? There's the checkered flag, and the winner, Carl Edwards, by a 5-second margin. It's going to take a long time. There's Harvick coming across. This is the battle.
Awesome car, guys. Best car I've ever had in the Nationwide Series. Thank you.
Colin Brown is going to get around Justin Allgaier for that 7th position. You can see Stenhouse, Stephen Wallace round out the top 10, and there is Brian Scott in 11th with a good comeback run by Mike Bliss, who started dead last in this field, to finish in 12th.
I think see Allgaier not happy with that move by Almirola. A little disagreement there.
You can hear the crowd in the background as the guys make it down towards pit road. I think
the car next week, 12 just drove in the side of us, killed.
While we get ready for Carl to do the traditional backflip, let's quickly check in with Jamie Little.
And Carl quickly checked in and said, is that it? It's over, right? They said yes. Mike Beam said yes. Mike, 2 races ago, this exact car, Carl was so frustrated with it, down on power. How have you guys come back and made such an impression horsepower-wise with this car?
Well, you know, it's, you know, after Gateway, you know, this car was really good, and, you know, Carl's really frustrated. I got to thank Jack and, you know, and George Gabe on Doug Yates and them. You know, they really worked hard. The guys in shop at Mooresville and Concord, you know, we worked on the body some more, you know, and so it's just really been a group effort for the company. But we really wanted to finish this current car season out, you know, and, you know, we just really, after the championship was pretty much settled, you know, we just started gambling on things, and it was just too safe before, I believe, and, you know, it's, and luckily I'm very blessed that I get to reap the rewards right now.
The gamble paid off. Congratulations. 2 in a row for Mike Beam and his driver, Carl Edwards. Marty?
And for Mike Beam, he becomes the 4th different crew chief to take Carl to victory here at Phoenix. And we can tell you Brad Keselowski's 4th place finish. He has now tied Kyle Busch's record of 25 top 5 runs. He's got 1 race to break that mark. Phoenix International Raceway, as the next to last race in the 2010 season, is in the history books. Carl Edwards has now won back-to-back for the 4th time in his career. And, well, this is the post-race discussion between Eric Almirola and Justin Allgaier. And, well, we show you exactly why they're having this discussion one more time.
Well, they were battling hard on the racetrack, and then
this was after the race.
This is after the race. Justin Allgaier went up to show his displeasure with the way that Almirola made the pass on him.
Wrong with that, man. We'll work on getting the homestead. Just, I guess we need to be even freer than we think we are for the long haul. So I'd say most of those guys are probably a little way too free.
Well, let's deck in now with Dave Burns.
Yeah, standing by with sixth place finisher Eric Almirola, who had a great race car. Talk about the aggressive pass on the 12 there.
Well, we were on old tires there, and my car was really, really loose, and we had run him down from about a straightaway back. He was fading quick, and when I got to him, he just kept racing on my door and on my door, and finally I got into one and got really, really loose, and rather than turn left and crash myself, I figured 8 tires were better than 4. I crashed myself at Kansas when he got on my outside, and I wasn't going to do it again.
You started the day with a race car that Pops didn't know if you had much to work with. That 2-tire stop put you in contention.
Yeah, it did. That was a great call by Pops and everybody on this GT Vodka Chevrolet. We had a good car today. Right from the get-go, it took off and was fast. We could run fast lap times on older tires. On new tires, we were just way too loose to get going, and that really hurt us. We couldn't take off and go fast enough at the beginning, and then we'd even out, and then we'd run faster than the leaders. But all in all, a great day for our GT Vodka Chevrolet. Proud of my guys, and man, I can't wait to get ready for next year.
And next week, too. Marty?
All right, let's get down to Victory Lane where the celebration's about to begin. Jamie Little.
All right, Carl Edwards crawling from his 64th time this year, 2 in a row. Kind of like the Carl of old in your championship season, Carl, 2008. What was it like for you to come back with this car? I asked your crew chief about it. This was the car from Gateway, low on power. You were frustrated. Now you guys come back and you just dominated today.
Hey, the guys have been doing a great job. I got to say hi to Kate and Annie. I love you guys. Just 2 in a row. That's great. And Johnny Moore, who's probably already smashed his TV, he's at home recovering. So we miss you, man. But man, I just can't say enough about Mike Beam, Jack Roush, the guys that are building these race cars. These guys right here, that's the best driving race car that I've ever had in the Nationwide Series. That thing was unbelievable. That was not the driver out there, you know, that was making the difference. That's this race car. So Ford, Fastenal, Copart.com, all the folks that came here to support us, and the fans. You know, this last couple of weeks of NASCAR have been really exciting, and just fun to be a part of it.
How much impact would you say that second practice you decided to sit out? You guys were second quick in the first practice. Then you went over to your Cup car and sat on the pole. How important was that for you to sit out?
That was Jack Roush's call. You know, I thought about it, but I thought, man, I don't have the guts to sit out a whole practice. And Mike Beam said, hey, the car's good. Jack said it's good. So it let me go focus on our Aflac Ford Fusion and get the pole there. And I wouldn't have imagined this thing would be that fast today. So a great day for us, and man, just unbelievable how fast this thing is. You know, after 3 or 4 laps, I could do whatever I wanted with it. So it's like I don't know, it's just really blessed to have the crew that I have. And once again, hey, Kate and Annie, I love you guys, and I wish you were here.
All right, congratulations. Carl Edwards brings it home in Victory Lane.